Hello, and thank you for tuning in. Today I'm going to be sharing my experience of painting these bananas. I purchased them at the grocery store recently and thought, this would be an interesting subject to paint. Let's give it a try. So that's what I did, and I had an excellent time. So I would like to share some about that experience. And I hope you enjoy it. I used the clay roller to start this painting and added the background color as well as began blocking in the color for the bananas. I was excited to paint this because I felt bananas were speaking to me. I would like to speak a little bit about finding my stride while painting. To me, these bananas worked well for my creative endeavor to try and paint them as realistically as possible. I've been painting, I guess, pretty steadily for a few years now. One of the things that I noticed most about finding my stride is to be quiet and just observe without too much of my own interpretation, but just to see them as they are, which allowed me to communicate what I was seeing that the bananas were saying, which would be what the colors were speaking to me, which was kind of medium ripe. So there was green still on the tops of the bananas, and was excited about attempting to paint the detail. I did the detail mostly with the old oil smooth brush, which you can find linked in the description of my video. And on my Instagram, they are the brushes that I use for almost every painting that I do currently. So I don't keep a strong expectation of the outcome in mind, except to be as true as possible to what matters most to me, which is to convey what the subject is truly saying, which for me would be the main work that I do. It's no more and no less a balancing act between how much I'm putting and what I'm not putting onto the painting. And so now I'm starting to add the stickers. I was really excited to add the stickers. I really like painting the stickers peeling off, and I thought that would be really challenging to try and paint. But in this particular painting, I noticed while I was painting the banana peel that it suddenly felt like I was actually really painting the banana peel. And it was like suddenly I was looking at the banana peel. And so that would be indicative of a successful communication for me with the subject or reference that I'm painting, where it's as if the bananas are speaking to me and I'm able to hear and communicate what they're saying. Did that make sense? Even if I spend a lot of time on certain details, a lot of times I don't choose to keep them in. It is something funny that I actually heard, which is zapping my darlings or killing my darlings, which is kind of overly dramatic, but sometimes it can feel that way. And being willing to allow myself to creatively destroy something that I have taken some time on is also really relieving, to allow the subject that I'm studying to have the final say of what gets kept in the painting. Bananas. So I think that I might have said enough. I just want to thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time.